All right, welcome back to another episode of Cocktail or Neat. My name's Tim.
And I'm Heather.
And tonight we are going to give a bottle a shot that last year in 2020 was one of my least favorite bottles. But I saw this at Costco for $45 and I couldn't say no.
Surprise, surprise.
Right.
I just couldn't say no.
The bottle that we've got here is Larceny Barrel Proof. So Larceny Barrel Proof started last year. Heaven Hill is the distiller, and they're well known for Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, which we did last week. See the link above. But they decided, because there's a decent amount of people that really like Larceny, and Larceny is their wheated bourbon, to do a Larceny Barrel Proof. So they do it just like Elijah Craig, where they release 3 variants a year. So usually one in January, one in May, and then one in August or September, around there. And then, so this one is the January of 2021 release. It comes in at 114.8 proof. So
That's up there.
It is. We'll see what we think. It's not as bad as the Elijah Craig Barrel Proofs that are like 128, 130. But yeah. So the B variant is what I had last year. It was B520, I think is what it was. And it was okay. It was very muted. There wasn't a lot going on. Like I said, it was probably one of my 5 biggest disappointments of 2020. So hopefully this one isn't.
Okay. So is there like any notes on this, or just
Nope.
have fun?
Have fun. Good luck.
All right.
So it's got a decent nose.
A little sugary.
A little sugary. I get a little cherry on there.
It's pretty nice. Nice and subtle.
Yeah, and it is wheated, so you're not going to get those super spicy rye notes that you get on traditional bourbons, but it should be generally a sweeter bourbon. So
I feel like this is one that I see at a bar that's in the back, kind of like lower shelf, it's like kind of always there on hand, that probably gets used to mix a lot of drinks and make cocktails. I don't know. Do you see anybody asking for Larceny neat?
So regular Larceny is definitely like a mixer and everything like that. Because the barrel proof stuff just started last year, so there's only technically 4 releases of this.
Yeah.
It's more designed as a neat sipper, not really anything to mix it with.
Right.
But yes, general Larceny, a lot of people are like, no, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I have a single barrel that is really, really good. So you can find some really good store picks of regular Larceny. Yeah.
That was interesting. Like, it started off kind of tart, and then it went down, and then something came in. So there's some different notes that are coming and going.
Yeah, I definitely get like tart cherry to start with. And then it goes, I'd say honey, just kind of like a little honey note. And then
sweetness. There's a little spice on the back.
Yeah, I was gonna say on the back you get a nice peppery finish, which is interesting for a wheater. But yeah, it's got a nice finish, and it lingers definitely for a while.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Nope.
The smell is nice. It like is opening up more, and it's growing on me a little bit. I'd say it's not like a usual bourbon like we try.
No, this one's way better than last year's. They keep getting better, so this one gives me hope for future releases. There's a lot of flavor going on. It does taste very, very good. Overall, you're getting a little bit of a muted nose. There's not, like we said, not a ton going on. But on the palate, you got a lot. There's a lot of nice flavors. Definitely a sweeter bourbon. And then on the end, you get that nice peppery finish, and it just keeps going and going and going.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. Well, sorry to say that I would mix this in a cocktail.
I get that.
Sorry if that disappoints anybody out there. But I mean, this is another one that would be like, good ingredient going in your cocktail that's gonna make it really good. So
Yeah.
you could do a more like bourbon forward cocktail. So your old fashioned or your Manhattan,
Yeah.
something where like you want to have a good bourbon because that's mainly what your drink is, and then just kind of adding those extra, especially with your cherries. What are those
Yes.
cherries that get added? Maraschino.
Maraschino, but you're thinking Luxardo
Oh
cherries.
yeah, the Luxardo cherries.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you can find this bottle for $45 to $50, I think you found a really good bottle to definitely keep around. And again, it's not anything super special to where if you do want to put it in a cocktail, it's gonna, like make you cry or anything like that. It's got promise. It makes me excited to see what they're gonna continue doing with these. I think they keep getting better. So this Larceny Barrel Proof I can actually recommend, and I think you would enjoy it. So yeah.
That's good. I'm glad it was better than last time.
Oh yes, it was.
Although now I'm slightly curious what the last one tasted like.
It would be fun to take this Larceny, the old Larceny, and then do like Maker's Mark 46 cask strength. These are all about the same price range, and see which one wins.
Okay.
So maybe in a future episode.
Yeah. There we go. All right.
Yeah. So once again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.